Hey gang, it is Andrew Houston here, Profit Contractors. Hope you guys had a great weekend. And I want to talk to you guys about the pre-game. Are you set up? Are you ready? I know it's going to be a little bit shaky here. I don't have the old gimbal. I guess I must have left it at the office. Anyways, it's all good. So listen, here's the thing. It's pre-game. Now, what the heck do I mean by pre-game? Man, I got the sun glaring in my face here. Pre-game is, it's Sunday, right? I'm just getting some light bulbs here at Home Depot. Let me turn this beast around because it's a little bit too bright for me. Anyways, yeah, it's pre-game. It's Sunday. It's go time. And here's the reality. So many of us, so many contractors I talk to, they're not ready for the game. You know, they want to be ready for the game, but they don't get ready for the game, and then the week goes past, and then they get sucked into this freaking nightmare. Fires all over the place. Like they should be, you know, we should be categorized as firefighters, not freaking owners of contracting companies. And then we wonder, like, why does this just keep repeating itself? It's like Groundhog Day over and over and over. Guys, listen, here's the reality. You got 52 weeks in the year. That's like 52 innings. It'd be like 52 periods in ice hockey. 52 weeks to make it. Okay? So, here's what I want you to ask yourself, okay? There's three core things we gotta look at when we're trying to optimize our week. Number one is, you know, when I say it's pre-game, you've got to get your head into the game. Now, I'm not saying you need to work like crazy tonight, but you got to at least get your head in the right place, or at least, you know, plan it such that tomorrow morning you go in extra early if you don't have things lined up. And trust me, putting in an extra hour or more, I don't care if it's an hour, hour and a half, to get ready for the game is like the most important thing that you can do. So that's principle number one, is you have to get ready. And this, guys, this applies to all your job sites as well. Champion CEOs, okay? And I believe all you guys have the ability to become a champion CEO. So many of our, you know, PFC family members are, you know, becoming champion CEOs, are already there. But one of the core characteristics that they all have, and this is one of the biggest things that changed my life, hey Alex, brother, is the pregame. That means getting ready before the feet hit the field. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's sports. It doesn't matter whether it's life. I mean, this isn't just about business, guys. These principles are not just for business. It's for your life, right? So you've got this week about to come up. And so number one principle is you got to get in your head that you've got to get ready. Principle number one, you got to get ready for the pregame. That means you've got to get yourself set up and lined up for the week. We're going to talk about how to do that in a second. Number two is you got to look at the past to be able to look at the future, okay? So how do you look at the past? Well, guys, last week just happened. Alex, I'd love you to tell me how your week went. As a matter of fact, Alex, if you're able to share with me, I know you've been part of the fam for a while. Think about, you know, your weeks prior to, you know, coming on board to and being part of the Profit Contractors family. Think about what your weeks were like prior. And think about now what last week was like. Now, maybe it wasn't ideal for you, Alex, but think about how much more effective, how much more focused you are than where you were, you know, going back in the past. I'd love you to type in what that looks like now. Because here's the thing, guys. Look back, okay? I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you. Look back to last week, okay? Was last week a gong show? Was last week like... Here's the thing. You've got to be proactive. So I want you to think about, right now, just think about what are the top two things, even the one thing, even the first thing that comes to mind that drives your profits, right? Where is your, another question that goes hand in hand with that is like, where is your time most valuable? I mean, if you look at how much you're worth per hour, I'm hoping that you look in the mirror and you go, hey, I'm an owner. I'm worth hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars an hour, eventually tens of thousands of dollars per hour. I'm serious, guys, right? Think about this. You spend time landing a Class A client, right? You know, you land a $100,000 job. Say it took you 4 hours to go get the job. Well, guess what? 4 hours divided into $100,000, $25,000 an hour worth in sales. You know, say for example you make, you know, 40% on that, right? 40% on that, guys, is guess what? 40% on $100,000 is $40,000. Now, I'm talking about your time landing that. If that was the case, from a profitability perspective, you'd be worth $10,000 an hour if it took you 4 hours to land a Class A client. Look, guys, you've got to start looking at things differently, okay? So principle number one, okay, is you got to get ready for the pre-game, okay? Principle number two is your past feeds your future, okay? And with the past feeding the future, you got to make sure that you look back at the past and you go, man, I got to change some things. And that way you can look at the future and go, okay, where am I going to spend my time? I want you to look at your calendar. And I want you to look at the big boulders, guys. You got to put these big boulders of profit into your calendar. Is that if you don't put the big boulders into your calendar, all the little frickin' things are going to pile up in your calendar, and you're going to go through another week of bloody chaos. It's not like you're not going to be busy. You're going to be crazy busy, and you're going to stay crazy busy because you're going to keep on doing things that don't move the business forward. I don't care if you got a 50-man team, a 100-person team, a one-man team. Your cash flow and your profits feed your calendar. So if you don't proactively put them in there and set yourself up for success, you're never going to be able to make the money that you need to be making, the money that you deserve to make. And guess what? Your profits, as we know, significantly feed your cash flow. If your jobs aren't profitable, if you don't control your profits, if we don't do the things that we need to do, and we're not profitable, well, guess what? You're gonna have cash flow issues. Okay, so I'm gonna give you another little thing. So whether it's quoting, you know, your collections, right? Your cash flow. Make sure you got time allocated to collect your money, guys. Okay, don't put that off. And whatever other things address your cash flow, like invoicing on time. Making sure that you're collecting that money, okay? Making sure you're on top of things. And don't overcomplicate it, man. You don't need some freaking crazy ass software to get rocking and rolling in this. Get a bunch of whiteboards, get it out of your head, okay? So principle number three is this, guys. Principle number three is this. You gotta follow through. You gotta follow through. If you've defaulted in your calendar and it's worth $10,000 an hour in profits, $500 an hour in profits, $100 an hour in profits, you cannot keep touching that shit that is minimum wage stuff, going and picking up material, cleaning up the shop, taking out the garbage. Guys, you just can't do that, okay? Now, maybe you might have to get through that next week, but you've got to make sure that the priorities are put on what? Put on making maximum profits to make maximum cash flow to give you maximum freedom, because your profits pay for your freedom, right, guys? So you got to follow through. Be ruthless. Block it off. Do what you got to do. Protect it. Be ruthless. If if somebody tries to take you off the rails, then look, you've got to do everything possible and be a champion CEO to be able to say no to these things, okay? Look at if you're constantly reacting, another little tip, I can go on and on and on, guys. But if you're constantly reacting to things versus pausing, okay, you're never going to know what to react to properly, you know? If you give yourself gaps of time to have people leave messages, to have people leave emails, that's to your advantage, because then you get to sort through them. And like I've said many, many times, then you get to sort through it like a deck of cards, right? Which ones are crap, like 2s and 5s and 10s, and which ones are the aces, the kings, and the queens that you keep that are going to give you the most profits, okay? So guys, make sure you do everything you can right now, tonight, but maybe you got to get up extra early tomorrow morning, man. Trust me, it will pay you back in droves if you get proactive and profitably proactive with your time. Guys, have a great week. Kick ass. Protect it. You are a champion CEO. Act like a champion CEO. Protect your time like a champion CEO. And you'll start going in the direction of a champion CEO. And I guess I'll wrap it up with this. Being a champion CEO is not just being a champion CEO for your business. You're like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Andrew? Well, being a champion CEO is being a champion CEO with your life. You know, this ruthlessness of the value of your time has got everything to do with you on the personal front as well. You know, are you blocking off personal time? Okay? Are you blocking off personal time on the things that are the highest value things? Are you showing up to your kids' soccer games? Yeah. Are you taking time to take your wife out to dinner? Have you blocked that off? Well, because I'll tell you what, you know, the I'll get to it time, that, you know, things are going to get better, I'm going to get there, without doing the shit that you need to do to get there, is just going to be an endless, you know, cycle of, you know, carbon copy of last week and the previous week, and then all since the previous previous year, and the list goes on and on. Okay, guys? So, look, you can do this. Pre-game is key, and we will see you guys on the flip side. If you want to get more insights like this, you want to become part of the Champion CEO group, and you want to get some more help with how do you get control of your time better, let us know, man. You want to get some insights. Don't try and figure this shit out on your own, all by yourself. Yes, you can take these tips tonight and apply them, but stop trying to figure it out all on your own, okay? It is not the right way. It is not the smart way. It is the freaking hard and hurting way, and painful way. Okay, guys? So look, if you want to become part of one of our groups here, Contractor Tips group, just click on the link, and we'll see you guys on flip side. I got to get home. Got to get these light bulbs in for my wife. God love her. So she can get her closet lit up, which she tells me is a pretty important thing for her to have by the time she gets up tomorrow. So we'll catch you guys on the flip. Remember, get ready for the pre-game of your business so that you can win the game in your business. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Brandon, my man, catch you on the flip. Ciao. See you, Alex. See you, everybody. Have a good night. Have a kick-ass week. And I'll be doing contractor tips tomorrow morning, maybe in the morning, and give you guys some more insights on how to move your business forward, how to be more profitable, get your profits to pay for your freedom, and we'll see you on the flip side. All right, guys? Again, you want some more insights, you want some help with this stuff, just comment below, and we'll see you on the flip. I got to go. Ciao.